What's up guys, Adrian here from Balance Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu here with Elvis Chen. So today we're going to be going over a triangle from the side control trap system. So a lot of times we trap the arm, right? We still have our kimuras and our arm bar option, but another really good option is a triangle. Okay, so from here, I switch, recapture the elbow. My opponent starts to try to escape this elbow, so I grab, I scissor, and now I trap the bicep. Okay, now I'm gonna switch over. Okay, and now from here, okay, I'm gonna utilize this control here to go straight into my triangle. Okay, the only disadvantage to this position is you're gonna end up on your back. Okay, so if the opponent does escape and you don't finish the fight, you're gonna end up having to regain and get back on top and recapture your points. So from here, what I like to do is I like to post my opposite hand, the underhook side, I post, and I bring my knee right underneath my opponent's head here. So I use my leg like a pillow for his head. And now I pull up on that far side shoulder, and now I'm just gonna circle this leg out and over. Now a lot of times he's gonna roll up on me, and his arm's gonna be off to the side, okay? And I'm gonna lock up like a reverse triangle here. I'm not gonna do my traditional triangle because the angle's a little off. So what I do here is I pull up on my leg, I lock, okay, and there's a lot of pressure here on his shoulder, okay, his lat, and it's still choking him. Okay, I need to imagine that I'm compressing. So what I typically like to do is I like to just bring my knees in, compress, and I pull the head in the direction of my thigh here. And you're still gonna get the tap. It's still a super tight tap, right? And if all else fails, if you're trying here, it's not working, you can always shift your hip and then start locking up the triangle in the traditional manner here. Foot on the hip. Okay, we can always opt to go back to our traditional triangle. I typically like to try to finish that triangle from that sort of like reverse triangle position. But a lot of times, if it doesn't always work and that's not the case, then we can always go back to our traditional triangle. So from here, my opponent's gonna get his elbow inside. I'm gonna switch my base. Okay. Recapture that elbow, start applying pressure. He's gonna want to retract his elbow. I bring that wrist out to bring my shin in front. Now I windshield wiper my leg. Now from here, I post on the mat, I tip his head up, and I bring my knee right underneath his neck here. And now if I have this underhook, I pull up on that arm so he can't block my opposite leg from swinging over, and I swing high up on the lat here. And now from here, as he starts rolling up, I'm already grabbing my shin and locking the triangle here. Okay, it's a lot of pressure on his shoulder. Okay, from here you can just squeeze your knees together. So I try to lock behind my knee here, squeeze my knees, no angle necessary, okay? If that's not working, okay, I'll just shift my hip back to like a closed guard position, okay? Place my foot on the hip, adjust my triangle. I typically like to adjust my triangle first as tight as I can get it. Okay, even if his arm is behind, okay, I like to adjust it as far as I can before I start to fully adjust. Because here I'm trapping his shoulder. I use the triangle like a means to trap my opponent. Okay, so from here, okay, once I have my legs locked as tight as I possibly can, I'll start lifting my hip up to get that arm across. If he's holding on really tight, okay, what I like to do is start attacking the elbow here. So I'll lift my hip up and I'll start pulling this elbow 2-on-1 to make his arms weak. A lot of times, he'll either tap from the pressure, okay? Or if I keep pulling, he'll just circle his arm out for me, and now I'll bring his arm all the way across, grab my shin, foot goes back on the hip, get my angle, lock behind the knee, pull the head down, lift the hips, and squeeze. All right, guys, so that was a triangle choke from the side control trap system. Hope you guys enjoy it. Plus.